All right, so this is gonna be a pretty quick video because JT has a nice swing. Right? Ain't a whole lot wrong with it. And once again, Fernando Tatis Jr. over here. So first, let's go ahead and just look at JT's swing. All right, brings his foot up. Not a big leg kick. Hands over his back foot. Very nice. Got a nice little bend here in his arm. It'll eventually straighten out. See how we go. All right, now we're going forward. He is going forward with his foot, but his foot is going to beat the race. Now he is transferring that weight really early. So now he's in the middle. Now he has nothing really left to drive the ball. His weight is right here in the middle. His foot's pretty far out there. See what happens. Now he's gonna get fooled on this pitch. This is gonna be an off-speed pitch. Looks like probably a slider low and away. Just looking at the catcher's glove. Slowing down the bat to put it in play. Now, that's basically the only mistake he made here, other than he gets his weight too far out in front. His body's going too far with his foot, and now he basically can't use his lower half anymore. And you can see these knees got pretty close together, but that's not using your lower half. But he had to do that because he had to slam on the brakes. He was slowing it down just to put it in play. Now, if there's a runner at third, two strikes, and the infield back with less than two outs, great job. We just got to run. But when this was not two strikes. This was early in the count. I believe it was either 0-0 or 1-0. I mean, why are we going to slow the bat down to put it in play? Now we're out. I'd rather you swing and miss and be 1-1 or even 0-1. So let's we'll see Tatis Jr. over here. Loads up on that backside. Foot's going out. His head is going forward a little bit. His foot's going to definitely beat the race. His foot's down. Now, let's see when JT's foot gets down. His body's going to go forward, and this is just tiny things. This is not a big thing. Let's see when his foot gets down right there. All right, he's down. Now let's look at these angles. This is so small, but let's go. Up his leg right here, and then it's gonna go vertical right here, where Tatis Jr. from his toe. It's basically a straight line. So now he's gonna be able to turn around that. He's gonna be able to turn around that axis where JT he moved forward too much. So he moved his upper body forward too much, and now it's going to be difficult to use his hips because he already transferred his weight to that front side. Where Tatis Jr. he's gonna transfer it right now, and watch how he turns around this line. So he's going to transfer his weight right now. Here it comes, and he's able to just turn around that line. Or let's see what JT does. He got his body too far out in front. So he didn't keep this good line like Tatis Jr. did right there. So JT, get him back to where his foot's down. Boom. A little bit too far. Right there. So and you can't think about this stuff. And this is really close from his foot. It should go, his head should be, he went a little bit too far with his upper body. To be able to easily turn around that front line, his head should be somewhere in this vicinity, and we're talking maybe 4 inches. Then he'd be able to just rotate. He'd be able to just rotate around that line right there and stay on it. But the main thing that's wrong here is that it's not two strikes. This is not two strikes. You can see he's going to slam on the brakes and reach out to put that ball in play. Why? There's no reason to reach out and put the ball in play. We're supposed to be on offense. If you want to see what an offensive swing looks like, here it is right here. Load it up, foot down, and drive through the ball. That's an offensive swing. If you want to see what a defensive swing looks like, it's right here. Foot out, looking good, looking good. Slam on the brakes and just put it in play. This is one of our main problems. We make weak contact so much early in the count and even ahead in the count because we're just trying to put the ball in play. No, we're on offense here. That's defense. You do not have to go on defense until you have two strikes. And even with two strikes, you would rather foul this ball off than to weakly put it in play. Now, every now and then you'll get your little blooper hits, but for the most part, the harder you hit it, the better chance you have of getting a hit. So this is just, and this is stuff we practice in the cage. I see you guys do this all the time. Somebody throws you a bad pitch in soft toss, and you do a weak swing, and you just put it in play. Well, we need to stop doing that. It's either a good swing or no swing. Now JT's got a good swing, but this is not one of them because he got a pitch that he wasn't expecting, and he slows his back down just to put it in play. No, don't do that. Like I said, runner at third, less than 2 outs. Go ahead and do that. If the infield's back, we'll get a run. Any other time, he ends up with a good position here, but he was just trying to put the ball in play. That's not the object of baseball. The object is to hit the ball hard, not to just put it in play. All right, so good swing, bad result here. You can obviously see. Now look, let's see where Tatis, boom, he stays tall. JT did not stay tall. He broke down just to put it in play. So good swing, but don't just try to put the ball in play. We're trying to hit the ball hard. All right, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time.